Welcome to Appco Group Hong Kong. My name is Wong Chi Wai, Vice President and Country Head. As we all know, Hong Kong is the New York of Asia, and Appco Hong Kong represents a key strategic operation within the Asian region. And our journey has only just begun. Hong Kong is home to some of the most intelligent and ambitious individuals within the region. And with expansion plans into Taiwan and China as our next most natural step, your role with us will be extremely important. That is the reason why I want to take this opportunity to welcome you into the company, but also at the same time share with you some of my personal experiences and tips to help you succeed. I graduated in finance and my first job was an investment banker. However, I left that and I joined Appco in 2002 when I was in Singapore. And for me, this was something completely new. I've never done any sales before and I've never trained anyone before. So to start out in a career like that with absolutely no experience was something very nervous for me. But the company has a strong training program and a system for success and unbelievable support all the way throughout the program. And that's where I've learned and developed myself. I progressed through the company step by step from someone who's never done it before all the way to the position that I'm in today, managing more than 30 over offices in 4 different countries. And throughout my journey, there are 5 things that I have learned. Point number 1, getting with the right people. If you want to be successful, you have to hang around successful people. You cannot underestimate the power of social influence. Because when you hang around successful people, they will influence the way you think, the way you talk, the way you behave in a successful way. And therefore, you will always find that your chances for success will be much higher when you hang around successful people. That is why point number 1 is very, very important, which is making sure that you are always around successful people. Point number 2, be a great student and ask questions. When you come into the office, you will find we have an unbelievable training system. And you will see your trainer, your owner, they will be running topics and they will be running workshops and you'll be getting a lot of training. However, some of those topics and training may not always be relevant to what you need at your point in time, which is why you must always be proactive and ask questions. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to make mistakes and find out what you did is right or wrong, because that's the fastest way and the best way for you to learn. Point number 3, you gotta have ambition and you gotta have clear goals. Every successful person in the world have very clear-cut goals. They do not come in and they see how it goes. You can't live your life and let life take you to wherever it goes. You gotta have a plan. You gotta come in with a specific agenda, fully aware of what you're planning to learn today, what you're trying to achieve, and what is your goal by the end of this month, what is your goal by the end of this year, and how you are going to achieve that goal. Point number 4, which is a really interesting point, is you gotta have patience. I remember when I was a lot younger, when I first joined the company, like every young person in the world, I want results and I want results fast. But the truth is, success doesn't happen overnight. And in today's age and time, with the internet, with everything happening so quickly, that's what people expect all the time. People want things now, they want it straight away. But the truth is, it doesn't happen overnight. You have to understand, success takes time and it requires consistent actions that delivers consistent results over a period of time for you to get there. And therefore, for any successful person out there, they have to understand the value of patience. The last point, don't give up. The truth is, it's going to be tough. It's always going to be tough for some of you. In fact, probably most of you. Why? Because maybe you've not done sales before. Maybe you've not trained anyone before. So for a lot of you out there, this is probably the first time that you're doing this. And for that reason, it's always going to be difficult. It usually takes anywhere between 1 to 3 months to even get familiar with the skills required to do anything and to do what we do. That is why I have to explain to you that you have to be patient and you cannot give up too quickly, because the skills that you are about to learn are not difficult. And if you just give it a bit of time, you will very soon find that it's not as hard as you think. And some of you might actually be really, really good. So if you apply the 5 things that I talked about in your day-to-day life, you will find that everything you do will be much easier and a lot of you will succeed much, much faster. Last but not the least, I wish that you will have a fantastic time with us and an amazing career with Appco Group Hong Kong. See you at the top. Goodbye.